Constantine is looked at in the history books as somebody who brought Christianity into the mainstream, right? He was converted to Christianity and started allowing it to be practiced. But that's actually not the reality of what happened at all. He was a master businessman, and he saw a way to unify the people under his jurisdiction, and that was by taking the pagan practices that everybody wanted to do and wouldn't give up if he said just do all the God's ways. He didn't want to do God's ways. He wanted to do the pagan days, but let's put a Christian spin on them and give them Christian names and call them Christian things, but we're going to keep doing all the pagan things. So that's basically what happened. And he did it with the Sabbath, he did it with Christmas, and he did it with Easter. And he wasn't the only one. There was other, I get into it in the book, the more thorough history, but he was one of the big players in it. And people want to say, well, we don't need to do the holy days anymore because God did away with the law, and so we don't have to do this anymore. And, well, for your salvation, right, you don't have to, but if I make an argument on this, it's like, but what are we throwing away by not doing them? The way I learn things, and the way I think most people learn things, is by doing. You can tell somebody something, and they can learn so much, but if you do something, you actually have your hand in actually doing it, you're going to learn a lot more. And these days aren't just ritual. They actually teach us the entire plan of salvation. They're all about Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The Jews who still keep these days don't understand that at all.
Nope, they don't.
They refuse to look at it, but they're all completely about the plan of salvation. The first spring holy days, the Feast of Unleavened Bread and Pentecost in these days, these are about the first coming of Jesus Christ, and his crucifixion and being raised from the dead, which was not Easter, which was, the Bible says that when he was raised from the dead, that was the wave sheaf day. This was during the Feast of Unleavened Bread. On the day after the Sabbath was the wave sheaf, when the first fruits of the barley was offered and waved to God. And this was Christ being waved up. He was the first fruits to be waved. And this is his resurrection that some people now want to call just Resurrection Sunday. And that's a much better name than Easter, which is named after a pagan goddess.